XLM, we start with 1 hour chart. Okay. Actually, I never trade and we never analyze this chart since some of the traders, they request for analysis for the XLM. That's why I start to do it. Anyway, we move to higher time frame. We move to daily chart. As we can see, sorry, we monthly chart. As we can see, I think this one, the chart, I think it start, whatever we have here is since 2018. But if I remove to coin market cap, I see the different things, and I see the highest price we get on 2018 was around 0.91. Okay, this one is it gives us a more the more history about this chart. Anyway, we use whatever we have and we start to analyze, and no one see what's the next, how we can trade it. Anyway, we move to lower time frame. Based on weekly chart, we have nothing to discuss, and we prefer to move to daily chart. All right, the only thing is, from what I can see here, this moves similar to most of the charts, and the price broke the previous low, and you want to see what's the next. And as what I can see here, based on daily chart, every time the price broke the previous low, we start to correct. This is what mostly we can expect for most of the chart. That's why even we can expect either from here, or if the price move a bit higher, we can expect to get a correction. How deep it can be, it depends. All right. And now we want to see if we put this top in relative to previous one, if we refer to the indicators, MACD show us the divergence, and the another one doesn't show us anything. All right, now the thing is whether we are going to get the deeper correction similar to any of this, or we can get the small correction based on lower time frame for continuation, because each of them, the MACD, give us a different information. All right. And in this case, we move to lower time frame. We see what we have, and even based on forward chart, we see similar to the movement based on daily chart. And now, since the price broke the previous top, we start to manage. Start to correct. And if we put this two, we see what we had. We had a divergence, and this is the based on these indicators, we could see as long as the price was moving higher and higher, we see the divergence. That's why we have enough reason for the price to drop. But MACD show us different things. As we can see, when based on daily chart and forward chart, each indicator gives us any different information. Okay, that's why we cannot rely on that at these times. Okay, for me, I don't think we are going to reverse. This is not the start of the down move. We can expect for the continuation. The only thing is we want to see how we can trade it. And still, I can expect this one to drop a bit more. But as long as the price, this one haven't retest this low, it can give us better trade setup rather than the price drop. Because right now, if the price drop, if we want to look for flat, we can look for the expanding, which we don't like it. But right now, we're not looking for the flat. The only thing is we want to see how we can trade. This is the only correction, or we can expect this one turn to a deep more complex before we get the next move. But when we refer to the chart, we can see every times we can, after the breakout of the previous top, the price reverse, similar to what we get here. That's mean any reversal for the up move, if we get any buy setup, we will take it. Okay. And if I move to 1 hour chart, what we have based on 1 hour chart, and if we put this top in relative to what we have here, MACD shows a divergence, and as well this one. That's why we have enough reason. Even we can see the way was moving. When we have this kind of the move, every time we mention, we can expect the reversal. Even we had a divergence. Now, what's the next, and how we can trade? Okay, as I mentioned, for based on forward chart, any reversal for buy, we take the trade. And with the breakout of this top, we start to manage, because mostly if we get any up move with the breakout of this, we can expect the next correction. But what I'm looking for, if we want to look for trade, at least we're looking for this kind of the move. Okay, and what I can see here, I think still we can expect the price to drop a bit more. If the price drop a bit more, I don't we don't need to wait to price retest this low, but just let it drop a bit and wait a bit and see what we get here. Then any reversal from there, we will take it. And either we get the reversal from here, or even the price drop a bit, any reversal with either with the price tag this low or not, any reversal, we will take it. But how about if this one continue and retest this low? Then from there, maybe we can look at the entire this one and we put this two in relative to each other as expanding. Okay, because right now we can put as a running flat, but since we have Also, we have, I mean, if we refer to the charts, we cannot consider this one as a running flat. Then how about this? Okay. Anyway, that's why we mentioned if this one drop and retest this low, maybe we can put these two in relative to each other. But right now, I will consider this one similar to any of this. Any reversal, we will take the trade. Okay, and I'll show as example. For example, if we get, because we mentioned we can look for the sharp move and flag, maybe we can look for this, similar to what we get here. Okay, and as I mentioned, if this one drop and retest this low, we can look at this one differently. But right now, we cannot confirm how deep it can go. But any reversal, we will look for buy. Anyway, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.